Hello everybody and welcome to Orcs Must Die 3. Now this is a collab. I'm going to be doing this with Aavak because there are two players and we figured this would be absolutely awesome for us to both play together. Thank you very much to Robot Entertainment for providing us with the keys, and without further ado, let's jump in.
And there we go. Say hello to Lady Sheelab, who is now joining me.
Hello to Lady Sheelab. Oh no, they're supposed to say it to me. What? Or did I say to them? What?
I hate myself for finding such a cliche joke as funny as I do. I go to laugh and then I internally growl at myself for doing it. But simple things. For simple minds, I guess. But right, okay, we've got everything set up. It was nice and easy, in quotation marks. Just a word for the wise. You will need to be online on your Steam friends list and have the Steam overlay tab enabled in order to invite someone. Which is a little bit of a, honestly, it's a little bit of a niggle for me because I don't like having the Steam
easy once you know
enabled,
how, I think.
But, you know.
Easy once you know how.
Yeah, no, it's easy once you know how. Right, we're going to be starting. This will be a fresh playthrough for us. So the first level of the campaign with War Mage difficulty, we haven't got any of the meta progression, which is skulls. We'll cover that a little bit once we get into things.
Yeah.
But are you ready to go?
I am indeed. I'm readied up.
Okay, let's go then.
Maximilian is gone. No one knows where he is. He left the Order. He left me with these children. Born with the ability to use rift magic, Egan had no idea how powerful he was. Kelsey was the most studious novice in the Order, but she lacked control.
Kill like overkill.
I love her.
I had to test their capabilities. A real ogre would have eaten you by now.
Sorry, sorceress.
You will wish for that fate before long.
Think he's ever coming back?
I love that little glint off his
Wow.
teeth there.
It's like you're allergic to saying smart stuff.
Come.
Though,
Playtime is over.
although we've got new characters, this is basically the same character dynamic or relationship dynamic as it was in Orcs Must Die 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call that it's so similar. Okay, so we've got two characters. I'm gonna be playing with Egan, and Sheelab's gonna be playing with Kelsey.
Kelsey, yes.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about Kelsey?
Kelsey has a big blunderbuss and it kind of shoots like bombs. She can levitate, and she is the most studious novice in the Order, apparently.
Now, it's worth noting that although these are their main weapons, Egan's is some sort of magical bow. And his special ability is unique to him, whereas Kelsey can levitate and Egan can do a ground slam. The bow and the blunderbuss, that's not required. You can switch those weapons later on once you've purchased them. So you're not forced to play with the bow if you want to play Egan, and likewise, you don't have to use the blunderbuss as Kelsey.
They do count as like a secondary weapon. I believe your primary is locked in.
Is it actually locked?
I think
Ah, that might
so.
be
We'll
the
double
case,
check
yeah.
it in the loadout, but I think it is. I could be
Okay.
wrong.
If
we
taking
go.
a blunderbuss you can just have two weapons, then that will take the spot of, well, down here in the bottom, actually on this little help screen, it'll take the spot of one of your traps. So you'll have one less trap to play with, but you'll have more tactical flexibility, I guess.
Yeah.
But the general gist of it is we have an objective, or rather the enemy have an objective, and that is our rift. They've got to get there. If they do, they reduce its health, and that is bad for us. We generate currency by killing enemies, and we can then use that on traps. At the beginning of each game, we kind of lock in the loadout of traps out of everything that we have available. We'll only have a select few that we're able to use on that map, so it's kind of sometimes worth looking at. I'm not going to be going with like the help with the basics. Generally speaking, if you're
Yeah.
familiar with tower defenses, is
Okay,
all
that is definitely
all
not
the
an order
norm
rift.
for this.
Yeah.
And if you've played the first two games,
I didn't.
then you will find that the UI and the general interaction is
Get trapped,
exactly the
placed,
same.
and stay on the move. I will instruct
So,
you further when I can.
once
How
she's
do we hear
finished
her when we can't
chatting.
see her?
Telepathy, genius. Now, let's try out these traps
Go
for
ahead.
real.
Okay, so they finished chatting. I'm just going to go into the inventory in the loadout screen. Press B to go into it, just to show everybody that we've got sort of. You can see already you can see it before you go into the level, but also if you forget to check before you actually go into the level, you can see what units you're going to be coming up against, and you can plan accordingly. And you can also change your loadout. There's not a lot we can do at the moment, but say if I wanted to take out that spike trap and put in the bow instead, I could do that. But I'm not gonna.
Yeah. No, the blunderbuss does look like a pretty awesome weapon, but right now I'm pretty happy with what we've got. Now, there is a timer in the game, but until you have locked in, and basically the first wave, until you activate the first wave, got all the time in the world. But this is the only time that you can change your loadout. Be aware of that. I think, in fact, once you've placed anything down, it locks the loadout in. Do you want to focus on the wall traps, Sheila, while I pop down?
That's actually not true. I can change my loadout, and I've actually placed a trap.
Change it.
Yeah, I think it'll be as soon as you press G to go in, you won't be able to do it.
I wonder. Haha. Okay, yeah. If I tried to change out the spike traps, I would have to get rid of the ones that are on the ground. That's good to know, because you could quite easily be a bit of a scallywag with that. There we go.
Indeed.
I love traps.
Now, in solo, you're gonna just be having just one set of traps, and you'll probably have a little bit more mana to use to buy them. But in collab, you can definitely specialize in different types of traps. Obviously, right now at the very beginning, there's not a lot of variance, but later on, Sheila and I could specialize in very, very different styles of traps that complement each other. So we would be able to double the amount of different traps we'd be able to bring into each level.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
And our loadouts will get bigger as we go on as well, so we'll have a
exactly.
lot of variety potentially later on.
You will notice these little ghosted images showing us the path the enemies are going to take. Right now, there's only one path, but later on, that's going to be important. But I'm ready to go when you are, Sheila.
In the mini-map in the top right-hand corner, the path that they're going to take, if that's easier for you to deal with rather than running around following the ghosts.
Oh, that's cool. You can actually bring the mini-map up big with M as well.
Oh, can you? Oh, yeah. That's pretty
cool.
cool.
Into the middle of the screen.
Yep, I'm ready to go anyway. Sorry.
Okay. Right, now the time is ticking, and this time is going to continue ticking whether we're in between waves and have it readied up or not. So that isn't really something you need to focus too much on, but it is something to be aware of. Because the meta progression in the game comes, like many tower defenses, you're kind of earning a currency by completing the maps. And you'll get a little bit more of that currency if you can complete the level quickly.
And that just means
and also
earlier traps and things. It just means earlier traps and earlier upgrades and things. The more skulls you can get early on, the better that's going to be for you.
Also, you're going to have things like not getting hurt or getting good kill streaks, that sort of thing.
That was money I just picked up off the floor there, just in case anyone wondered.
Right now, I'm going to pop down some more traps as well. And
more enemies on the way.
How about? Actually, I'm going to pop one down here. There we go. You can place the traps in the level, and you're earning currency as you're killing enemies. So it's not just you can only build during the build phase. Some tower defenses do that, but Orcs Must Die is quite happy for you to adjust things as you go. Though selling traps in the combat phase is usually penalized.
You can't sell in combat phase.
Oh, can you not sell them at all?
You can only put down in combat phase, and you can only sell between. And I believe there's a bit of a penalty if it's not the same in between phase.
Yeah, so if the trap is actually played around, then selling it, you get it less.
Second hand is used.
Bloody cars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let her rip.
Ready to go. We're making good progress right now.
Mm-hmm. Doing good time.
One of the things that Sheila and I are doing right now is not necessarily the best thing to do. We're stacking all of the traps in the same place. Whereas later on, it's a little bit better to have a bit more room between the traps. So that if, for example, a trap does a dot, it might well kill that enemy before that enemy triggers a second trap.
Yeah.
But if all the traps are right next to each other, that same enemy who would die in a second anyway will use up 2 traps, and they will have to reset. So sometimes it's better to spread them out. But right now, Doesn't really matter. We're dealing with a fairly
It's a
standard crew.
Fairly standard crew, fairly simple traps. So
Now, you might notice as well that I'm getting occasional headshots. It does matter to hit them in the heads. That does do more damage.
I'm trying to,
Also,
but I have a huge record.
different weapons will have benefits from that sort of thing.
Damage. That one got behind me from your side. Yeah.
Now, he didn't get behind you from my side. He was
Your
right
side.
behind you. No! Scallywag.
I am a scallywag.
Not my
I'm
fault.
sorry. I shouldn't blame my feelings on you.
Fully ready.
To be fair,
More enemies on
it
the
is
way.
so much different. This is something I often comment on. When you're playing a game and when you're commentating while playing the game, it is so different. I have an enormous amount of respect for people who can commentate, like do post commentary, and feel comfortable with that. I cannot.
No,
But,
I
oh
like
my
I
lord.
like my live stuff.
Yeah, I have to be in the moment. That's when the jokes happen. That's when the funny observing, like a lot of my commentary is observational commentary, and that
once-
happens in that moment. I'm not very good at like faking surprise or anything.
I once did a
But-
post-com and I spent the entire time taking the mick out of my own, like, what am I doing right now? I've never, why am I going
Well,
backwards? Why am I...
Yeah, that's a good style of.
Why did I
post-com, to
go
be
over
honest.
here?
It's like it's a reaction video to your own video.
And yeah, it was, exactly. And then everyone in the comments was like, this is what we have to go through every day. Now
yeah,
you
right
understand.
now-
And I'm like, yeah, but I still have no sympathy.
No, exactly. That is something I really struggle with, honestly.
I love the
but,
dance.
yeah, we're going to take a bit more damage. We're not necessarily always going to place down the best set of traps, just simply because we're focusing on what we're saying.
Go on, 5 skulls. 5
There we
skulls,
go.
5
Yeah,
skulls.
we've got a perfect one there.
You want to have a look
You
at the
can
stats?
click on the stat screen, yeah, absolutely. And it'll tell you how the breakdown happened. Just completing the level, you get 5 skulls if you complete it under par, or 4 for not taking any damage to rift points. But then you can actually get bonus skulls, and these ones you can come back to a level and play it again and get more bonus skulls, but you'll never get the initial skulls unless, for example, you didn't manage to do it in the right time and you come back and you complete it again to get the full 5 skulls. You'll get that one extra or something like that. But you can kind of grind on levels to get better scores, get better kill streaks, all of that sort of stuff.
Out of
To
interest,
get more skulls.
did you get untouchable?
I
took damage,
got
you
untouchable,
didn't.
yes.
Yeah. So if I take damage, I lose the 2 skulls, but you don't,
So
and
how many
that's
skulls?
really nice.
Do you get 11 skulls from that in total? 11 bonus skulls?
No.
If you come out to
No,
the
I
main
got 10
screen
bonus
rather than
skulls, so I got
Oh,
something for
okay.
something else.
Yeah, I got 13. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That is, the other person isn't
Yeah.
penalized if you take damage. That's actually
Yeah, so that's
to
good.
know.
So I can just take all the damage I want. It's fine.
But with that, we gained a gravity pillar. That's automatically unlocked. We don't have to pay for it. But also now you can start putting points into either buying new things. Some of them are locked because they're going to be given to you at a certain level. But you can go ahead and purchase certain items if you want, whenever. And you can further upgrade them as well. For example, my bow, you can upgrade it just raw damage, or I could put 8 points into making it have bleed attack, so my bow will actually put a dot on things, and I am absolutely going to do that. That's an amazing use of points. In terms of traps, Sheila, would you like to specialize in a certain type of trap?
I put down quite a few wall traps, so I'd love to specialize in the arrows for now, if
Sure,
that's okay.
okay. Yeah, you
And a little
go
bit
for
in
the
my
wall traps,
blunderbuss
yeah.
as well, I think. I'll do a little increase to reload.
Most of the traps have some sort of requirement to get a unique upgrade, and there's a special upgrade. I'm not sure what that one is. But I will, in that case, I'm going to buy another trap. If you're going for wall traps, I'll avoid those in general.
Yeah.
Maybe go for the Acid Geyser. Sprays AoE acid fountain damage enemies and applying acid effect. I kind of like this. Okay, yeah. I'll pick that one up for 7 skulls, so
That'll be
I'll
some
roll
fun.
with that in the next map. You ready to move on?
I am indeed ready to move on.
Okay, on to map number 2. Now again, as I mentioned, you can actually go back and play maps out of sequence. You can only play a map you've unlocked, but you can go back and play any map you've previously been
Yes, if
been on
you
as
if
many times
you
as you
are
want.
finding you're not 5 sculling things, and you want to just go back, like you say, you went through and you were just doing it by the skin of your teeth, but then you get a load of extra cool traps. You can just go back through and get the 5 skulls later. You can equally
Yeah,
just
yeah,
drop
exactly.
the difficulty if you're really struggling on a map for something. If you're really struggling to get that
Yeah,
five
and
skulls.
then get forward a little bit, get some extra skulls, and then come back and put the difficulty back up, and then
Man,
do it when you've got a
sorceress
better
is really
loadout. Yeah, no,
tossing us
that's
into the deep
absolutely
end of the
possible.
pool.
Yeah, it's way more
Okay, now
intense than
this
the
map,
usual training
as you can see,
sessions.
has got two entrances that
not
the enemies
part
are going
of
to
your
come from.
training.
This is really
Something
common
different
tower
about
defense
these
here.
new
Lady
rituals.
Sheila and I actually play a
Every
lot
war
of tower
mage in the
defense
order
together,
is
to be fair.
investigating.
It's one of those
Finally, we
like
get to be real
amazing
heroes
kind of
like
junk food
Maximilian.
games that
Yeah.
you can kind of play on autopilot, and they're just honest to goodness fun. There's enough strategy in there for your brain to chew on it, but not so much that you get sweaty while you're playing, sort of thing. As for the setup, right now only one of the rifts is going to be active, so I'm actually
Yep.
going to pop an acid trap up here. I'm going to pop the acid trap into my loadout instead of the wall trap, so you're going to be doing those entirely.
Yep.
And I'm just going to pop
Let's
I
start
could
with
pop
some
down
spikes
two acid
around
traps
here.
right at the top, but I think maybe having one there. I'm going to bring it forward a little bit. Now this is to make sure that the acid it's spraying isn't trying to go through this portal, because basically no enemy can take damage until they've moved through the portal.
Yeah, you don't
So by
waste
putting
any
this forward
acid.
a little bit, yeah, exactly. If it's got an AoE, it's not going to risk spraying that on someone that it can't actually affect. And the other one I will put down here. I'm going to put it right in this corner because I feel that the enemies are going to kind of take a sharp turn there.
Yeah.
might not,
I mean, I
but
can
actually,
if
I'll
you
move
think
it
they're going to
forward a
take a
little
turn
bit.
like that, I might be better off putting my trap
The
here.
optimal spot.
Well, no, they might well just come straight around that corner is what I was saying.
So let's do that for now. I'll put the other 3 traps in. I will get a row right across, but
I'll pop that one here then, and we'll see how it goes. Well, actually, no. I'll pop it in the middle. I want to try and get the most bang for buck because they're a rather expensive trap to place down. I'm going to save the rest of my mana so I can place down more while the round is going, if you're all right with that.
yeah, of course.
Okay.
We'll
I'm
probably
ready to
just
go
be able
then.
to shoot them in the face. Mostly.
Hopefully, and I'll make them bleed as well.
Yeah.
Did you upgrade your blunderbuss, by the way?
I did a little bit just for a bit of extra reload, but I need to make sure I get lots of secondary attacks in that kill rather than just doing a lot of damage.
Ah, okay, yeah, sure.
I need to get 50 kills. I've got 9 so far, so we're a bit far off. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Well, I don't specifically need any more kills for my bow. I've already got all the headshots I need. So I can just aim for body shots to put my dot on them.
Enemies are
So they'll
preparing
lose
to
a bit more
breach one
health.
of our
And then the
gates.
acid spray will do the same. And then
broken
you
through a
can
gate.
get... Say, you can get a headshot. I'll just try and weaken them so that you can maximize.
That'd be amazing, because then I can get the special where the explodey things do a bit more damage.
Yep.
My
I'll
explodey
aim for
balls.
body shots wherever I can. Okay, they're getting a... Whoop! Oof. They're getting far down here there. Now, obviously, doing something like this is a bit of a risk. We're trying to be tactical about this, but there runs the risk of, it's like, oh yeah, we're going to farm the mobs, want them to live long enough so that we can get
Yeah.
the correct types of damage, etc., etc.
And then we're not focusing on just like, they can't get to the rift.
yeah, exactly. It's
Please
kind of
don't
the
let them get
important
that
part.
far. Okay, so they're coming down
I'm
the
gonna
other
pop
side
another
now.
acid sprayer here. Actually, I'm going to pop
Exactly
it
where I
here.
want.
There we go. Now I'm going to add one over on this side as well. There we go. And I'll put one down by the door in time. We're going to get plenty of them coming through this one. Actually, I will move that one. Let's unleash a horde, but I'll place down the last one
That's fine.
down
Ready?
here. Right there. There we go. I feel that I've spread around the acid as much as I can now.
I'm
I'll go
much
and hold
better
the
if I'm
top
on a
by
level.
myself.
He is attacking
Sorry?
on another front.
I'll go hold the top by myself.
Look
Okay.
out.
You
Our
can focus on the
defenses have
bottom.
been breached again.
That's fine. You can kite them if you want to as well.
I need
The
to
enemies will
regenerate
try
mana.
to get to you wherever possible. You'll also notice that we're getting a kill streak. And the way the kill streak works is, as you might imagine, it's deaths within a certain time period, but it's not specifically your deaths. Kills from traps, kills from your ally, they all count. As long as something is dying without there being a gap of time, then it adds to the kill streak counter.
Good job.
Okay, nicely done. Very nicely done. I'm going to start popping down some regular spike traps now. Another acid trap there would be quite good. Right, I'm going to click in.
Yep.
Let's
There
do
we
this thing.
We're doing
More
good for
enemies
time, I
on
think.
the way.
Yeah, we're doing really well. Doing super
Actually, they're
well.
all coming down from up there. Nice thing with the ranged weapons is I can apply a little bit of DPS up here while still basically guarding this area.
Yeah, you are so effective. I think we both have our like strong points and weak points and things, but
Oh yeah, there's strong points of each character, absolutely. Like yours is crazy
I'm good for
powerful.
AoE.
The headshots where I can, just to speed things up. It does add an enormous amount of extra damage. Also trying my best not to get hit. Because that extra 2 skulls from not being hurt is pretty big.
Yeah, it adds up over levels, I would imagine, quite aggressively.
Yeah.
Check it out. No way.
And
they did.
I'm fine with unleashing the horde straight away.
Yep.
Ready to go.
Popping down a couple of extra
More enemies on the way.
acid spouts where I can. Oh, swapped sides and I didn't warn you that I was doing it.
Oops.
I'll go back top. I was just down there to place down a quick trap. Let's get you out of the way. There we are. The acid traps are actually doing quite well.
They're doing amazingly
Oh,
well. I'm super impressed
not
with
sure.
them, actually.
I'm not sure if it straight up does damage. I'm sure when it triggers it does damage, but I wonder if the acid adds like a armor debuff, because that's quite a common one in games like this. Go.
Can't cast without mana.
You do an amazing job down here with the traps.
Thank you. We're finally pushing forward a bit.
Only the ones coming up from upstairs now left. Oh, I do have a secondary attack. Not quite as bombastic as She-Labs, but it is there. I'm going to use a levitate trap for now. Try and grab them there. See how that goes. Be interesting to see what that
On
does.
the
Actually.
way.
Pop another one over here for the same reason. Ah, damn it.
Slightly did the traps
That's
a little bit
actually
asymmetrically.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty quite good. Especially if they're bleeding, because it's just going to hold them there for a while, bleeding more. Yeah, you can absolutely use this for crowd control in a big way. I'm going to pop
Yeah, I
some
like
down
those
here as
level
well then.
traps. They're quite good.
Okay, all of the fighting now is starting to condense over here. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna go for a special attack or two. Whoop, you almost got through. Oh lord. You can watch the map to see if anyone's behind you as well, which is quite useful.
It's
sometimes.
useful in a way, but also like if you're watching the map too much, then you can sort of.
Oh yeah, if you're watching the map too much, you're not watching what's happening next
Yeah,
to you.
it can be a
absolutely.
bit difficult.
Perfect win once again.
Yeah, we did
Uh,
really well.
Let's have a look at stats.
Got everything
Lifetime
except
minion kills, right? Didn't
everything
get that
except
one.
a skull pickup. Sorry, what were you saying? You got lifetime minion? Yeah.
Oh
me
no,
too.
no, I didn't get lifetime minion kills.
Oh, okay.
That's an interesting one. How have I not got lifetime minion kills?
No.
Oh, is it perhaps kills that I did myself? That might be it. Yeah, that might be what that's measuring, my direct damage.
Ah,
Okay,
right.
we've got the tar trap. Nice. Let's have a look at the acid guys there.
Okay, I think I'm gonna now maybe pick up if I can. I'm not sure if I'm allowed yet.
What are you gonna go for?
Either. Well, have you got a tar trap yet? Oh, we've got tar traps on.
Yeah, we just picked up tar trap. Yep.
A brimstone trap.
Oh, okay.
Unless
Do you
already
want to
did.
switch over to grab the floor traps? Yeah.
Oh, am I
in
doing
that
wall
case-
traps then?
I don't know. It's entirely up to you. If you want to switch around, there's lots of things that we can pick up. Ah, war scenario only. In that case, I'm gonna grab the haymaker, another ceiling trap.
Okay.
Is there anything else I really want to do? Which one were you going? You grabbing the brimstone?
I'm getting
is
the
that right?
brimstones, yeah, if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, of course. There's push trap, shock zapper. Strikes enemies underneath with bolts of lightning. That does sound quite nice. Snow cannon. Short range cannon that freezes and damages. I really can't say no to a snow cannon. A snow cannon that does acid damage. You can upgrade it to do acid damage. How do? Sometimes water burns like fire, I guess. Okay. Right now, I've got an interesting setup now with potential ceiling traps. So I'm probably going to go into the next one with a pretty focused group of traps there. Okay, I'm ready to move on if you are.
Yeah, me too. Oh, this
Which
is so
trap?
fun.
Which things did you just spend your skulls on again? It was the brimstone trap. Did you get anything else?
I just did the brimstone trap and I upgraded it. So I figure I'd rather, if I'm getting a new trap, I won't get them very often, but I'll upgrade a lot.
But you'll upgrade them, okay.
But I feel that a brimstone trap's important to have.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Sorceress, if only the oldest living war mage can open rifts, wouldn't that mean...
Yes, Kelsey. The oldest is Master Cygnus if he is still alive. But why would Master Cygnus open rifts for orcs to pass through from other worlds?
I know rifts provide magic, but this magic is not a positive force.
Keep the orcs at bay. I must travel elsewhere for answers.
Okay. All of my traps are now rather expensive, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be placing them very often.
I've still got spike traps that I can put down, but the rest of them are a bit expensive.
Okay. Well, we've also got a kobold runner going to be playing in here. Now, light enemy, fast, weak against fire and lightning. Okay, fire and lightning.
Yeah,
Very well. I kind of wish I had the zapping trap now, but okay.
But that's okay. We
right.
have a fire trap.
Indeed. Now, given that, if this is anything like pretty much every other tower defense game, the kobold is going to be a real pain in the bum. So we probably want to kind of focus at least some last-ditch efforts down here because we're
Do you have tar traps in your loadout at the moment?
I don't, but I can put one in.
If you have space one, I put one in, but I don't have money to place like 3 of them across and to do wall traps, and I've upgraded wall traps. But that's okay.
I prefer to go with the levitate trap. Like if you've got tar traps to place down, that's fine. Like what trap loadout have you got?
I've got spike, wall arrow, brimstone, and tar.
Okay. Well, this first wave will just be able to make us a bit of money, I think.
Yeah,
I'm going to try and use my snow cannon to slow down the kobolds. It's a really expensive one to plop down, but it may be worth it. Oh, it's really small too. Wow. I'm a little bit surprised by that.
I'll do that
okay.
now.
Pop one there. And I'm going to try a haymaker as well. It's another fairly expensive trap, but I'm going to pop that one right in the middle there.
Okay.
Okay. I wonder how this snow trap is going to work. It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'll be really interested. I've never used that one before in this game, so...
Well, hopefully it'll work out okay. Ready when you are.
I am ready.
Off we
Perfect.
go!
Now, it did say it has a short range, so I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to need a lot of them, and they're very bloody expensive to completely cover a lane. But we'll see how it goes.
So they might be better like later on when you've got bigger hordes and more waves and things, so you can put more traps down.
Oh no, that's decent.
Oh, good. Worth
It might
the
have
money.
a long reload perhaps,
Yeah.
but that's always a worry. But okay, I'll pop one down the bottom as well.
I feel like my character does so much better downhill. Sorry.
Oh wow, it's still hitting them this far back.
That's amazing.
Okay, that's actually really good. I don't know what it was talking about short range, but definitely long reload time. But one drop behind you. Haymaker must have punted it over the edge.
That's the thing. When you're not expecting them to come from a certain direction, that's when you take damage.
Yeah. Okay, well... I'm going to pop another one of these snow turrets there.
More enemies
That's a
on
lot
the
of my
way.
money gone. Oh, I'm not sure it really catches the kobolds. No, it doesn't.
These little dudes are
Fortunately.
so fast.
Those are kobolds.
That's a bit of a
They'll
pain in the
also
bum.
set off our traps.
That's okay. I put
I'm
a
rushing
cobalt
back.
stripe
Oh,
down.
You've got the. We'll see how
yeah.
much
Oh, yeah.
health damage they can take, but that should do everything we need.
Easy.
Just gotta
Yeah, that's just killing them straight away.
yeah,
That's
you just got to make sure that the orcs don't get on there and
Watch this.
Do
trigger
they
the trap.
reset them or something?
Yeah, they'll trigger the trap and then it won't catch the kobolds. So that's where it will be a bit
I'm
careful.
amazed by that snow turret because it's hitting things all the way down here. In fact,
There we go.
I'm well impressed. Though
It is
it's
super,
a
super
long
good.
reload though.
Yeah, and that, you know, it's always a.
I think the
plus and a minus
brimstone
to
is the more useful of the traps that we've got here right now.
Brimstone is always good to put just one last little line of defense at the end against like kobolds because they can so easily just sneak on past you and suddenly you've
Yeah.
got -1 rift point when you're trying to get a perfect score.
Right, that should be enough up here for now, or at least
This'll
it's a good
surprise 'em.
utility. But I'm gonna pop down another snow turret over here. I think.
Going to need
Up there.
coins.
Yeah, you're doing so good at these like spread out traps.
Okay. Thank you. That's
So
very nice of
well
you to say.
even. Oh, you speak good grammar, me.
You're not going to get any complaints from me. Right. Good to go when you are.
Good to
All
go.
right, let's do
I
this.
wonder if I can place anything over here. Like a
More
tiny little
enemies
turret or
on the
something.
way. Our enemies are breaking through elsewhere. They've breached another door.
It does actually hit the kobolds, though. It just isn't very good at aiming at them.
Honestly, there's a chance with most traps that they'll hit the kobolds, but like there's always a chance they'll run through, and if there's enough of them, it gets really annoying.
Yeah, that's usually how fast enemies will work.
Yeah, exactly. They're okay if there's a couple of them, but you know when you get loads of them at
I
once.
wonder if the slowing effect, or rather the ice on the ground, has any kind of additional effect.
It probably helps, honestly. I know tar traps are good, and I know brimstone traps are good against them.
Well,
But other than that,
Try.
we'll have to experiment.
yeah. I'll try and get down some more traps. Acid traps over there might also be good because they're AoE. So even if the kobold gets past it,
Yeah, it might
still
get a
caught by the
splash
effect.
from an
Low
orc.
on mana?
One of the things I really like about Orcs Must Die is the verticality of the levels.
Yeah.
The fact that the levels allow you to use the whole of it. Like, if we had some means of punting them off into the lava, or sorry, into the acid, that would be quite a decent attack.
Oh yeah, it really is.
Place one there. I'm gonna place one over here as well.
And that's another thing, like you know, you were saying earlier on about you can come back and redo levels with better and bigger traps and things. You know,
Yeah,
if you get
with
like
more knowledge of what will work. Yeah.
like a flip trap or something later on, then you can absolutely come back to this level and it might help you win a
On
5
that
star.
note,
5 star.
if you get a little bit of time to pop some brimstone up at the top layer, that would be amazing.
Whereabouts
Like,
you want
at
it?
some point. Just at the front, just so you can pop that dot on something early on, so it'll take more damage.
Like that? I can't
Yeah,
afford a
yeah,
third
sure,
one.
but also up at the other side as well. This is
Oh.
good for now, though.
Do you want them here or the other side?
I love traps.
Either side will do. The main thing is just to get some dots on things going through.
Okay. Well, I'll do those and then next round
Yeah.
I'll do the other side.
Of course, yeah, that's fine by me. Oh, there's a bit of money there.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Can't wait. Let's do it.
More enemies on the way.
Coming from this side first.
Nope. Absolutely not. Thank you. That trap that is going to help a lot. I imagine.
Yeah.
Just that little bit of extra damage over here will thin them out. By the time they get down here, then they're already going to be really messed up.
Most
Quite a lot
of
of
them
games
seem to
also
be
allow
going
for
through as well, which is good.
synergies Oh, sorry, what was that?
I was just saying most of them are going through that path as well. They don't seem to be going around the edge as much. Some of them are. But what were you saying about synergies?
Quite a lot of games like this allow for elemental synergies. Like sometimes it's not obvious things. Like, you know, if you set something on fire and you burn it, it's a particularly powerful combo. You know, that makes no sense. But,
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell what the combos are here, if there are any, because it's so
I didn't
fast.
see any kind of overlay telling us like what acid does, and that one's a bit. Obviously, you'd imagine it would burn, but it's not perhaps as straightforward as that. Oh my lord, there's quite a lot of you over here, isn't there?
Oh, I just lost my damage thing because I turned around to take a look at a trap and they were all behind me. Oh well. Like I say, it makes me feel a lot easier that it's not something that affects you. If I mess up and get hit, you know, you still get your skulls.
I know where you're coming from, yeah. Definitely. Actually, I want to be over here. With a haymaker if I can get one.
More enemies on the way!
I'm just going to go and put another brimstone trap in that. Oh, you said you wanted one over this side, didn't you?
If possible.
I can put
Just
one like
because
in
my
the middle.
traps over there are more utilitarian than they are
No, I actually can't afford
strict
anymore.
damage.
I put down tar traps, so just to finish off that bit. So I think that's all I can do for now. I wish I had more money.
Don't we all?
Never have enough money in this game.
I'm going to try and deal with anything trying to get through here. I've popped a couple of traps that'll help out a little bit. Hoist them up into the sky, haymaker, etc, etc. Your arrow traps are doing amazing.
Yeah, because I put them there because I don't
streak
want...
right now as well.
What was that, sorry?
Yeah, our kill streak was really good though.
Oh, was it? Cool. I was just going to say that I didn't want the kobolds, like, getting through, so I wanted to put, like, a trap before that. Well, I didn't have much room.
One
Maybe
more.
could have spread it out a bit more.
There we go. Okay.
I love the knockback on
Did
my
we get it?
secondary.
Oh,
Were we just slightly
I
short?
think we just missed par by like a second or two.
Oh, and I was gabbing
Oh.
and messing around as well. I'm sorry, that's my fault.
Oh no, it's all it's fine. Again, this is why you can come back to levels.
Yeah,
Not a
absolutely.
problem
And
at all.
like I say, probably if we were doing this without chatting and explaining and all that sort of thing, it would be much easier to get that time one. Okay.
Interesting, that wasn't a perfect victory. I wonder why.
I wonder if it's because we didn't get the 5th skull.
Oh, I must have taken damage. I must have
Did
taken
you not
damage.
get untouchable?
Because I didn't get untouchable, yeah.
Ah.
Well, that's fair enough.
And I only got
Okay,
4 skulls under
next.
apprentice. I don't... What are the apprentice skulls about? Do you know?
No, I don't know about
Um,
that. Maybe it's something to do with the difficulty level? I really don't know.
No, I'm
on
not
that
sure
one.
either.
Gotta be
Anyway,
honest.
let's go upgrade some stuff.
Yeah. Haymaker, still need to get more upgrades on that. The snow cannon was amazing though.
Ooh, let's make the arrow walls do fire damage. That sounds amazing.
Increase targeting range more.
Why am I always left with 4 skulls at the end? No matter how many skulls I have to start with and how many I spend, I seem to always be left like 4 useless
always the
skulls
way,
that I
though.
can't use.
It is always the way. I'm actually going to just dump all of my skulls right now into upgrading my snow cannon and haymaker. If I've got enough. No, I haven't got enough to put into the acid trap. There are other things I could purchase, but I'm actually fine with this. What kind of things could we get? I mean, there's a couple of traps here that would be interesting. There's barricades, there's wall plates, there's... Actually, maybe I should go for a little bit more.
I think barricades only get
utility.
unlocked when you've done the hidden... It says complete hidden dock to unlock, so I
Oh,
think that's one
right,
that
I
you'll
see.
get for doing a level.
Yeah. That makes sense, yeah. Saw blade launcher. Launches physical saw blades that bounce off walls, cutting everything along. Oh my god, I need it in my life right now. Yes, I like this. I accept.
This is the thing. I want to play a lot more of this because I want to play with all the different traps.
I know, right? That is the way. I think I'm going to increase my my fire rate on my bow. Okay, I think that's a good setup for me.
Yeah, I think
I'm
I'm
ready to
happy
continue
with
when
it,
you are.
and I'm ready to continue.
Okay.
I'm not dancing to the music. No. Doing my little shoulder chair dance.
Okay.
All right,
So, do
hidden
you
door.
think the sorceress will be back soon?
We're doing pretty well on our own.
Oh.
Hey, Kelsey, how do you know so
okay,
much about rifts and the order?
I study all the time, Egan. I'd like to
Asking
know
the
all
real
answers.
questions there. You
Then
can.
tell me why
Well
doesn't
played.
stick to the inside.
Okay, this is going to be a bit of a tricky one. The only place that the lanes match up is right next to the crystal, so we don't really want to be defending down there.
Yeah, we
We
don't have
wanna
any
be-
barricades or anything, so we can't block this off.
Yeah, we're going to want to be dealing with this much earlier on. I have got a bit of an upgrade to my
So we've got 2 doors.
freeze trap, so I'm okay with popping that about, let's say, let's pop it here. Plunk. Also, I want to change up. I would like to bring along my wall trap there.
So what I could do is put brimstone traps or something across the doors that they come out of.
Sure, yeah. But remember, well, actually, no, the brimstone trap will be fine because it only activates on those who've like, it doesn't have AoE, so it's not a big problem. I'm gonna keep the magic longbow because we've got a new enemy, the orc archer, light enemy, medium range, weak against arcane elements. I'm gonna keep the not longbow, the healing trinket rather, because I got a funny feeling we're gonna need that. All right, I'm back to having only expensive traps though, which is kind of a problem.
I've still got spike traps. I should maybe put a bit of love into the spike traps, I think. Because they're cheap.
Right, well, I've got one slowing effect there. No, I can't place it there. That's annoying. How about this? How does this work? Oh, that's amazing.
What are you doing?
I approve. The way these things work is absolutely wonderful. Oh, they can bounce vertically? Oh, that's just ridiculous. I wonder how many bounces they get.
People watching on my side, you might have to go to Aavak's side to see what he's gabbing
There
about
you
right
go.
now. Oh, right.
Look-
Okay,
look
cool.
what it
So
does.
what happens?
Like, let me pop it down. Can you see the effect it's giving?
Oh, yeah. Bounces.
That is amazing.
That's crazy good. But yeah, we're going to have to
But
defend both
I'm
sides
not
on
sure.
this.
Maybe I'm going to need it over here instead. This was going to be a tricky one to place. How much did that bounce? Did it bounce at all?
Should be good.
Yeah, bounced like across here.
Yeah, it'll actually bounce through quite a few enemies there, it seems. Okay, that's not a bad place to have something then. I'll
Cool.
pop another one in time. All right, I'm ready to go if
Ready
you
to
are.
go? Yeah.
Ready
Right.
as always.
See how this goes.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates. The door is down.
Orc archers. They have pretty long-range attacks.
Yep, I remember from the simulation.
I don't recall these simulations you're speaking of. Okay, not bad at all.
Where did you come from? Ah!
You right?
One got behind me. Nearly lost my perfect not getting shot bonus. Not that that's going to last too long in this one because of the archers. Archers are a nightmare.
The archers are going to be a big issue.
That was one of the reasons I wanted the burn traps across the entrance. Get
Yeah.
them before they can get me.
Sorry, my trap isn't really doing much work right now. Yours is doing all of the heavy lifting at the
So
moment.
happy.
That's okay.
See how that one fires. Okay, that's good. I think I'll have one over here as well.
I'm going to do exactly the same over here then.
Oh, wait.
Just like in
That's
training.
right. We're now on a different side. My bad.
Yes.
Oh.
The optimal spot.
Anything there should be alright, I think. Just make sure that's in the right place. Actually, no, it's more in the middle over here.
Yeah, once they start coming out of both sides, we'll probably have to split up.
Hopefully. I'm not sure if I got full money back for that. I suspect I didn't, but oh well.
I think you get full money back as long as you haven't started the next wave.
It might be as long as if it hasn't actually done any damage yet. Right, okay, I'm good to go.
Me too.
Come on, bring it!
More enemies on the way!
Oh, you've got full
Enemies are
brimstone on the
attacking
side.
on
Nice.
another
Yeah.
front. They breached
So I'll just
another
have to, like, when I get a chance, I'll get it on the other side as well.
Here
Yep.
they come!
Going behind us yet. Good. Oh, got to keep an eye out for those bloody archers. Not behind us yet. Good. Oh, incoming. Like that. Thank you. Bleeding is helping, I suspect. But getting an opportunity to get in there and actually place down traps is going to be tricky. That'll do. Let's do the same over here. And pop a haymaker right in the middle there. Okay, that's me done.
I need more coin!
Good to go when you are.
Okay. I'm
I
good
like
to
how
go. Are
detailed
they
the
coming
map is
down?
as well.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to take a different side to me or what on this one?
Sure, sure. I'll take the left if you want to take the right.
Okay.
You're on
More
the
enemies
sides we're
on
on.
the
Yeah.
way!
Ooh, cobalt, oh no. Forgot about that.
Well, we've already got the traps in for them, haven't we?
Yeah, thankfully, because that would have been awful.
The only thing is, it's nice to have those traps more towards the end, so that if one sneaky one gets through,
Yeah,
and
if
the
a
traps have
sneaky
been
one
all
gets
like.
through. Staying back. Letting my saw blades doing a lot of work over there.
Nothing coming through my side yet, so I thought I'd give you a little hand. Here they come.
Right, I'm leaving my side to be largely automated for now. I think those saw blades are
job.
doing a good job.
Yeah, they are. I think everything's doing a pretty good job.
Might
now.
add another one in.
Stuttering there because I'm like, concentrate, concentrate, don't get hit, don't get hit. Oh, I've already been hit.
It is
No need to
pretty
worry now.
bad. Okay, caution to the wind!
Watch the wind. Leroy
The enemies
Jenkins.
was safer when they hadn't already done damage to you. Archers come through. Unfortunate thing is some of the weapons do actually create a bit of resistance around them, so my shots won't hit
No better
properly.
place than this.
I think that's
More
right, yeah.
enemies on the way!
Ah, damn it. I had my trap out and I was trying to back up. That was silly.
Oh, did you take damage? This is a really hard level not to take damage on. Maybe when you've got like super amazing traps and things, and you can do a bit more advanced stuff, but like you kind of
To
have
be honest,
to
I
get in
was
there and
kind of
fight.
expecting to be able to jump a little bit higher than I did. So it was mostly on me. Oh, your arrow traps are doing a good job, though. Cobalt, come back! Oh, I know you almost got through. Ah, second one! Nope.
Got him. Took damage to do it, but I got him.
Well done.
And now I've got to like go and clean up my side because they haven't got
Yeah,
through.
coming around your side as well.
That's okay. You die. And you also die.
Got him.
And you also die. And also you.
What is my aim right now? What is aim?
AOL instant messenger.
That right there should be extra.
You asked.
Barely. My lord. Pop that in place. Pop another one over here as well. Same thing. Extra acid. Okay, I'm good to go.
Okay, I'm good to go as well.
We're actually doing really well for time on this one, I think.
More enemies
Yeah,
on
it's
the
probably
way.
expects you to take quite a lot of time.
Okay, there we go. Haymaker's doing work. Fantastic. The double arrow blade.
Thank you for the acid
Amazing
trap
as
over
well.
here, by the way. That's pretty awesome.
You're welcome.
I probably won't help
I'm
you
so polite.
too
She
much
thanks
on
me for doing my job.
on your side because mine's a little bit less trap defended.
Let's have a look at you guys. There we go. Yeah, one of these in place. Seems you can place down the acid traps from quite far away. I see you over there, money, and I'm greedy enough to try and help you.
If you hadn't, I would have.
Fair enough. Yeah, one of the things with these sorts of games is quite often the expensive traps, I mean, they're nice, they do awesome things, but you can't go wrong with an inexpensive trap that does a lot of damage because you
Yeah.
don't really do too much.
I definitely think getting the someone with spike traps that are really good would be a really good thing in this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially if we go on to play any more of it.
Oh, I almost missed you there. Nope. Okay, next wave soon. Could I get a little bit of brimstone around here somewhere?
Do you
Maybe
want some
just across
here?
this area if possible at all.
Is that okay? That's as much as I
Yeah,
can
that's
afford.
perfectly fine.
More enemies on the way.
Hop in. Ice thrower. If I can get that to the point where I can make it do acid damage as well, that thing is going to be stupid.
Very nice.
Yeah, this game may be one of the sorts of games where some of the best choices you can make is to pick a few traps and then ultra specialize them.
Thank you for helping. Those kobolds were just getting away with things.
No props at all. My side is largely automated at this point.
Yeah, this
Occasional
side is a
kobold
lot
cleanup.
less trap heavy, so
Nope. Acid spray is back up and running.
aha, my cobalt trap is complete on this side.
Nice. We don't have a minion counter, interestingly. That's usually something you get on these games. But I don't know how... I know what wave we're on, but I don't know how close to the end of it we are. I see it. Side seems clean. Oh, there we go. Not
did
bad at
it.
all.
Awesome.
I really like those saw blades. I really
That was a really
like
good
those saw
score we
blades.
got as well.
Oh, wow. Got perfect, yeah. Nice. Could have gone a little bit better because I definitely did get hurt. Ah, there's the barricade. That level looks designed for a barricade. I'm gonna
That
be
level, I reckon, yeah, is designed for barricade, but you're not allowed to get the barricade until you've done it once.
honest. Makes sense, I
It's
suppose.
like, wahaha.
We got new highest combo. That was nice. New highest kill streak. What was our kill streak? 82. Nice.
Oof. Was that you? I wonder if we're both killing things
I'm
at the
not
same
sure.
time,
I
it
think-
streaks
I think
together, or whether we
Yeah,
just
the
have
kill
one.
streak is literally just did something die before the kill streak ended. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
who did it or what did it.
Ah.
So that is definitely a combination
That's a
of both.
teamwork
What's
thing.
the combo though? I wonder what the combo is. Maybe it's
I don't know,
something
because sometimes
where
you see like ×3 and ×4 and stuff, and maybe
yeah,
it's, like-
maybe something that took damage from multiple sources is considered a combo.
Yeah.
That might be it. We got 188 combos, with the largest combo was 6. That would kind of tie in, because honestly, if something is taking damage from 6 different sources, it's probably dead by now.
Yeah. Oh, that was so cool.
That was awesome. I had so much fun playing that, but sadly,
Love
looking
this
at the time and looking at how long each level is taking now,
Yeah, we don't
that's going to
have
have to be
time.
it for the first taste. But I, for one, would love to play a little bit more of this. So if you enjoyed what you saw and you want to see more, then do let us know, either with a comment or a like, or perhaps both, on either one of our videos. And who knows, you may even catch us playing a little bit of this on Twitch at some point, because I could definitely see this being a really, really engaging stream game.
Absolutely. I'm not streaming much anymore, but this might bring me out of hiding.
Bring it out. She'll have in her little hobbit cave
There's a spider
somewhere
den.
far away. A spider den, of course.
Spider
Yeah,
den.
it would be a spider den. Well, I mean, the hobbits, Sheila, makes sense, kind of. Look, it's in the right franchise, okay?
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
some points for that, sure.
Definitely.
I don't get
Points to
like
Tolkien.
5 skull perfect, but like at least 1 skull for putting it in the right franchise at the very least. Right, okay, so that's going to be it for us. Thank you ever so much for joining us, though. Really hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in whatever we cover on our channels next, be it a first taste or a series, or indeed over on Twitch. But that's going to be it from me. So until next time, do take care, everyone.
And keep being awesome.